Welcome back to Tightwad Workshop. This is my dining table. Now I didn't make this one. Mrs. Tightwad and I bought it about 20 years ago. So earlier this morning this leg was a bit wobbly and I went to tighten the bolts up a little bit more, but I overcooked it and broke the bracket. Now don't worry, I'm not starting a Patreon to raise money to buy a new dining table. This will be an easy one to fix. If you're building a table like this, the way that they've bracketed the leg is actually pretty clever. Let's have a look. The leg is held in place with 2 bolts, which pass through these holes in the bracket. When you tighten the bolts, it pulls the leg against these 2 wooden blocks, holding it firmly in place. So let's just unscrew this bracket and then we'll head outside and start making its replacement. Let's see if we can find a usable piece of timber in the woodshed. That one looks like it'll do the job nicely. First of all, we're going to need to saw it down to the right width. Now I'm feeling lazy, so I'm not going to saw the full length of the board. Next, we need to mark a nice square line at this end. Then measure the length of our new bracket using the old one as a template. Once we've done that, we can mark this end off square as well. Next we can use a bench hook and a tenon saw to cut out our new bracket. Now let's set up a planing stop using a holdfast and a bench dog. A few strokes of the wood plane should leave our bracket with a nice clean surface. That looks really good, so let's do the same to the other 3 sides as well. I'm going to give this side a few extra strokes to remove those saw marks. And to think that 2 minutes ago this was just another piece of firewood. Now we can use the old bracket as a template for drilling the holes. I'll need to close up that gap by clamping the old bracket against our new one, and the easiest way to do that is with another holdfast. Now we can use our trusty cordless drill to drill the holes in the new bracket. I've set the new drill bit to be sticking out of the chuck just enough to drill through the new bracket, but not into the bench top. Now we can use a couple of temporary screws to make sure those holes stay lined up with each other. Next we'll use this 12mm spade bit to drill the bolt holes in the bracket. I'll just need to move the holdfast so I can drill both of the holes. We need to drill the hole deep enough until just the point of the drill shows through the other side of the bracket. Then we can finish drilling the hole from the opposite side. Drilling the holes this way gives us a nice clean hole on both sides of the bracket. I'll drill the second hole in the same way. Now we can remove our temporary screws. For the last step, we'll use this 10mm spade bit to drill countersink holes for the screws. The original bracket had its countersink holes at about this depth on the spade bit, so we'll do the same on our new one. I'll use the holdfast again to hold the bracket firmly while we drill it. Now we can release the holdfast and take our new bracket inside to the table. We'll fit it in place, replace the screws, replace the table leg, then tighten the bolts, but not too tight this time. Now we just need to stand the table back upright and we're done. That's all for now. Thanks for watching. Tightwad Workshop is filmed in front of a live studio audience.